Hello and welcome back. So, since I last recorded, I have had a chest infection and I am feeling a bit woozy, and that might explain why I botched the last design. So we will see if we can do better today. We are doing the furnaces build, and this is basically all the interesting stuff we need. We need a bunch of red circuits, some coils for the red circuits. We need green circuits with coils for the green circuits. These are going to be bot fed, and I know that's a horrible idea, but direct insert, you can't keep the green machines running fast enough, and we do actually need both green machines running at full speed. Okay, I think. Then we've got two furnaces on the bottom row, one on the top row. We are swapping a furnace for a coil. Everything balances out if we do that. Then some more red circuit machines. This red circuit machine here may, when we actually fire the thing up, turn out to be redundant. So we are going to build not putting things behind this on the row, with the hope that we can take this away at the last minute. Okay, so we should start building this. Oh, the other thing I've done in between episodes, I've installed Picker Extended, mainly because I've put the mouse over that. I can now use the arrow keys to move it around. Yeah, I was very fed up of constantly picking things up and putting them down and blueprinting just to move things sideways. Picker Extended kind of solves that. This was our schematic of how we could feed the plastic machines from the middle. I'm going to get rid of that for now. Okay, so we are going to build this backbone, and we're going to need loads of rail lines, and we're going to have a think about. That. Okay, so items per minute. We need less than 1,000 coal a minute, so that can be a short train. We need 250 of copper ore, 250 of iron ore, 500 of stone. So it's actually the coal we need most of, and then steel. We need 3K of steel. Okay, so the steel is the big one. So what I'm thinking, imagine we had a track. Let's find a bit of room. We'll start here. Okay, 3K of steel in stack filter inserters is 2 of them. It's still not billions, but it's, you know. Okay, so what I'm thinking is the whole build is going to be about 15 machines wide, 14 machines if we don't need the extra red circuits. This is 10 wide, so it's going to be wider than this. And this is even smaller, this is 9 wide. Okay. So what if we had a 4-carriage train, so a 2-4 train for steel. Let's put this down. Okay, so this is our steel train. All right, then and this steel chain will have to unload towards the middle because it's the majority of the stuff. What else do we have? We have coal, iron ore, stone, and copper, and we have the final products to go out. Okay. So what if we did something like that? Is there actually a tile we can remove in the middle? I don't know. Okay. What if we did something like this? So we had single-headed trains something like that. So then these push carriages into the middle. So we can fit 2 products here. I'm really trying to cut down on the width of the build. Okay. So these could be, let's go down from the list from the top to the bottom. So if that's coal and copper, then we need another one for iron ore and stone. Okay. And these are very weird trains, but I'm aware of that. And it's tempting to make these single carriage, but I quite like the idea of spreading the unloading across several places. Excuse me while I'm just a bit... Yeah, I'm getting easily confused at the moment. I've still got a head full of cold. Okay, so we would then have another... Okay. That's kind of weird. And then we need a train to pick up the product. So pick up the furnaces. That's if we go with trains handing these over. Now, I think we decided earlier there wasn't physically room on this build to place down... Yeah, there isn't physically room on this build to place down the furnace assemblers around the outside. So they do have to be brought in by train somehow. Right, so this really means one more line, doesn't it? That's taking out the potions. Okay, so if we did that, yeah, that's not really in the right place, is it? So, come on. So we need something there to pick up the product. So that's our backbone, really, for the stations. I'm wondering if we can improve this at all. This will be the highest load station. And the potions is the lowest load station. So we really should be moving... Yeah, let's take this. It needs to include the... Whoops, not that one. Yeah, it needs to include that. Okay. And then this is too far that way. Needs to be somewhere like that. Okay. So then the top one can go. There we are. So that, I think, is our rail backbone. And then this is a 141, isn't it? For the... Let's get it lined up at least. and I can take this out either way. Let's take it out this way. There. Okay, so let's name these. Electric furnace is out. Right, let's give all of these the same name and we'll fix them in a moment. So this can be, for example, okay, what's the lowest volume? Copper. Electric furnace is copper ore. Iron ore. Okay, then this can be coal and stone. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's look on the map. Right, electric furnace is out, stone, coal, iron, copper. And steel. Great. And then I'm not sure with the steel quite how we're going to do this. We might have a single train. We might have two trains again, one feeding from each direction for two different steel smelters. Okay, these can all go. Yep. Let's trim all this back just so that it's neater. There we are. Brilliant. So that's roughly our rail backbone. So now we can start lining things up. We would have, we've got an issue here with the station. Okay, so the station is going to stick out slightly, which means we can't put down roboports. We can work around that. Okay, that gives you, I'm just putting these down as a ladder. Okay, so the middle of this that's 13 long, that's 12. Okay. That's 6 to there. That's 7. Okay. So this furnace machine is the center. So let's start off. Okay, let's start off by putting in that furnace machine as our center. And where is it in this parts list? Here it is. Okay, let's grab one furnace build. Okay, and the middle is somewhere around here. So the furnace, this is on the bottom row. Let's put the furnace on the bottom row then. There we go. Okay. Now, furnace, plastic furnace on the bottom row. So let's start with the bottom row. Okay, here's plastic. Now the plastic, I want to have an input and an output. I want the output to be capped to 2 stacks. I want the input. We need to get the right amount of power in. Let's do it with a substation for now. There we are. That looks fine. All right, so put the icon on this so that we can find it again. Okay, and this is plastic. There. Okay, according to this design, we then have another furnace build. All right, how are we doing for... That's better. Yep. Then it is 1, 2, 3, 4 red circuits. Okay, and there's red circuits. Okay. 4 red circuits. Whoop. There we are. Okay. On the other side, we have coil green coil. Right, I have a coil blueprint here. So let's try that. Coil, and let's check this is... Yep. Then a green circuit, which is over here somewhere. Here we are. Okay, we need to get rid of... No, I think that one's necessary. Okay, then another coil. Okay, then 3 red circuits. Let's grab a single one and I can put it down however many times I need to. One, 2, 3. Okay. So that's the build. That's on one side. I will move this out of the way in a minute, but right now it's not particularly in the way. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this max rate now because it's no longer serving its purpose. We've got the counts we need. We need 19 copper smelters overall, 7 iron smelters, 12 brick. Alright, so the top build starts off the same. Right. So it's coil instead of smelter, then it's essentially the same with 1 extra red on the end. Alright, so this can go. Right, and are we lined up? Okay, then coil. then green, then another coil, then 4 reds. One, 2, 3, and then the possibly not needed 4th one. Okay, then on the other side, it's just a mirror. So, plastic, furnace, one, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the top seems to be offset by a single square. We will work that out. Okay, so the next thing is we have a need for 7 iron smelters. And that's going to be 4 one side, 3 on the other. I would like to put the iron smelters around the green circuit machines because that's the only thing that needs them. So I'm going to put, well, I guess for this, this has the extra copper coil machine. So this is where the extra copper smelter should go. So this will be 3 iron smelters this side. Okay. This is currently set to brick, iron. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 iron smelters. One, 2, 3, 4. Great. So this is a copper smelter. Yep, and we need 10 on one side and 9 on the other. Okay, so this will be the side with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is completely the wrong blueprint, isn't it? I've just put down loads and loads and loads of smelters. All right, let's try again. Well, at least we know it fits. All right, try again. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 9. Okay, so that's the copper smelting. Then we need 3 brick smelters on each side. And I think I'm just going to put those on their own row at the back. Brick smelters take twice the material to smelt, so they should really be at the front, but never mind. Okay, so 3 of them. Let's head down. So the middle is somewhere here. Okay, so I think that's our design. Yep, I think that's it. So next time we will fire this up with creative mode stuff, and we will see if when we fire it up, it runs. See if it runs and stably produces over 300 furnaces a minute. 300 is our magic number. 315 is top capacity. We'll see if we can make it work. If we can, we are home and dry, so we just stamp out a load of these, and then we need the steel build to feed this. Cool, well, thanks very much for watching. We're getting there, inch by inch. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.